You big. Yeah, you mind me, big girl. You mind me, big girl. Hey, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day Wednesday. Just coming to check in on everybody. And to speak about a topic, I might should be showing my face for this. This is a serious topic about just the lack of compassion for black men. Like it's kind of disheartening. So I'm trying to see if anybody want to talk about like where do that lack of compassion stem from? Like why do people think that when something happens to a black man, he does not deserve compassion? That women lives are superior over the black man life. Where does that come from? Um, but then on the same hand, when something happens, as far as police brutality and all this and that, people are screaming from the mountaintop for justice for them. But then when it's a situation where it is a woman and a man, then for some reason the male life has less value. I need to understand where that concept comes from. Where does that stem from? Like, why is that anyone's train of thought? I need more of an understanding on that. I don't want to judge the analogy or the person who feels that way. I just want to see if I can comprehend. Hey, happy hump day, Brit. If I can comprehend where your thought process comes from when you feel like if it's a situation or altercation between a male and a female, that the black man, regardless of his, um, hey, Dwayne, regardless of his position in the situation, whether he's right or wrong, that his life has less value than hers. Where does that come from? Why do you all think? Because, and the reason I'm going to tell you why I'm asking this question, because under the comment of one of the um, videos I did for Jeremy Brown, someone made a comment saying that they would never say his name, basically. Said they made a comment stating that just talking about all the women that unjust stuff has happened. Matter of fact, let me find the actual comment. Can I hold the iPad for 1 second? Just 1 second. Let me find the comment. Boo boo. I'm gonna give it right back. Mommy gonna give it right back. I'm on live. Stop. I'm giving it right back to you. Just 1 second. Okay, let me give y'all the comment. 1 minute here. 1 second. Let me just read this one comment for them, and then I'm gonna give you the iPad right back. Okay. Just cooperate. Be cooperative for 1 second. Okay. So let me see. Okay. So the comment was. Okay. She mad, y'all. I gotta give her back this iPad. Where's the okay, the live video. Okay. Is it under that? Okay, yeah, it has to be under this one. So the comment was, let me see. Open up the, why I won't open up my comment? Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the comment that the person said was, the only, okay, so this is the, wait a second. Okay, so the comment that was made was the only names I'm saying are the names of the many black women who are being murdered, raped. Get out. Go to your daddy. Go. Go ahead now. Okay. Oh, you threw that. Okay. The only names I'm saying are the names of the many black women who are being the M word, rapper. Y'all know what that's supposed to mean. Kidnapped and sacrificed by black men. This is a black man's battle. This is black men's battle to fight, not ours as black women. So that was the comment that was left because I said, say his name. Okay? So that was one of the comments that I got under that video. Yeah, you hear Kiki, she being mean. Hey, Commander. Hey, Keena B. So that was one of the comments that was made under there. She basically was saying that she not going, and again, whatever her, I don't know what type of issues or encounters that she's had with black men. I don't know what, what she's gone through with black men that makes her feel that way. That she can't even say his name when in this, situation, he's definitely the victim. And we all need to definitely say his name because he deserves justice. Why does she feel like, the black man Why do people feel like they don't deserve compassion? Why do they feel like when there's a situation with a black man and a black woman, again, regardless of who initiated the problem, or who did the harm, the black man deserves no compassion? Commander said, Dwayne, bro, don't start with me. LOL, I hit the like button. Don't make me. Dwayne don't play by that like button. What Dwayne said, how I need to hit the like. That's right. Dwayne be on that like button. Go right there with your daddy too. Go. You and your attitude. Goodbye. Till I finish live. Yeah, she got attitude, honey. I ain't got time. I'm being serious here. We talking about something that's serious. And I need y'all to really, come on. If I ain't never asked y'all to interact before, I need y'all to interact now. Okay? Really. Where does the lack of compassion for the black man come from? From another black woman. From a black woman now. Where do you all think that stems from? For her to say she won't say his name basically just because he's a black man. Regardless of the fact, hey, Maisha, that his life was taken senseless, doing a senseless crime. Something that could have been avoided. Nina, my phone says one like again, y'all. Child, Dwayne, don't stress yourself about it, honey. If they hit the like button, they do. If they don't, they don't. But I want to really talk about this, y'all. Where do y'all think that lack of compassion for the black man is stemming from? Like, seriously. Because it kind of shook me. It's been on my mind. Like, why would somebody say something like that? And of course, we all know what black women have gone through. Women in general, not even just black. You that one like Brit. Thank you, girl. Oh, Dwayne, now Brit said she that one like with your like. Okay, Maisha see. Okay. Question: where do you think the black woman's lack of compassion for the black man? Where do you from? Why is my live messing up? Can y'all hear me? I think it was what some women were taught. You think? Do you really think that some women were taught not to have compassion for the black man? Commander said she see one. Okay. Y'all can hear me? Okay, Kennedy said she can. So do y'all like it's kind of mind-boggling to me. Because why would you okay, so someone said that they think that that's what they were taught. So as a parent, exactly, Brit, that's why I'm at. Like, who the heck taught them that? Like, where would that come from? Why would you teach? You keep going in and out on my phone. You're back now. Thank you, Dwayne. It does say reconnect, and I don't know what's going on. But, like, where does the lack of compassion for the black man come from? And who would teach their child not to have compassion for the black man? Even a black woman, because 9 times out of 10, her father is a black man. Her brother is a black man. Her cousins and uncles, her male cousins and uncles are black men. I guess having young men as children, I seen things totally different. And that's what my response was to her, Brittany. I hear you loud and clear, Queen. Keep going. Okay. Brittany, you'd be surprised. Yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering, like, who would teach their child something like that? And that was my response to her, like, okay, I'm a mother. I'm a wife to a black man. I'm a mother to black sons. I'm a sister to black men. So their fight will always be my fight. So I don't even see, like, I just don't know how. I wish she actually would hear me. And so she could come on and give us kind of a look inside her mind to tell us, like, where would that lack of compassion for the black man come from, that you feel like even in this situation where it was a clear form of injustice, it was a clear form of him being, done unjustly by his own wife, unalived on live in front of everybody, the torture he went through before, the mental torture because of the things they were saying, her and her mama getting on him before they unalived him. Like, he didn't even get to go out happy with a smile or nothing. It was just them constantly drilling on him, making him feel like he was the worst person in the world. That was his last breath on earth, was something sad, going out in a very sad way. From the people, the woman he loved the most, the woman that he married, the woman he had children with. The situation made me have a talk with my son. Even though I raised him, if he's in a relationship, no one should be touched, period. Exactly. Keep your hands to yourself. Exactly. That I agree on totally. But you know that they said that there were prior incidents of domestic violence on her end against him. Like basically her being violent towards him. I was like, allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, but that's what they say. Um, yeah, of her being violent towards him even prior to this. So I said that would make sense because they said that he tried to call for the police escort to escort him there to get his clothes. And they told him, say the police allegedly told him that they don't do that. Now y'all know good and well when it comes to a woman, if you call the police and tell them that you need to be escorted to a home with a male, that was the problem. Him staying after the first time she put her hands on him. Yeah, Brit, you're right. But a male, you know, they're not like us. Of course, they're stronger than us. They don't think that we can overpower them in any type of way or that we could ever hurt them. Even their own wife. Who would think that? You know? So him not thinking that is not, you know, something that's shocking to me. It just wouldn't be something that most men would think that their wife would be the one to take them out. You know, most men wouldn't think that because they ain't finna be with no woman they think that's gonna take them out. They always think that they're the strength of the house. So of course, they automatically think because they the male that they're the more powerful one. I heard I heard her say that on that live, girl. Be that case. Yep, yep. Okay, so they laughed at him. Yep, so it could be true. Right. Okay. Come on, Queen. Let's talk about it. Our family is in this chat. We're built different, baby. We're not heartless nor cruel. She know what she was doing, and I stand on that, Queen. Facts. I stand on that. I stand on that. I won't rebut her. I don't care what they try to say, what made her angry enough to do some mess like that. She was wrong. Flat out wrong. It ain't no kind of talk some postpartum. If she don't postpartum her ass down, well, no, postpartum about you. It was all premeditated, in my opinion. Wasn't nothing post no partum, girl. I know good and well that's not as far as you could think that through. Talking about no postpartum. Girl, bye. You ain't care nothing about that. None of those children when you said they took unalive their daddy in the same house where they gotta lay their head. Girl, bye. Ain't no postpartum. Ain't no postpartum, girl. Go on ahead. You ain't had postpartum 2 weeks ago when you was putting up that status talking about how wonderful of a husband he was. You ain't had postpartum then. So, girl, sit down somewhere. Who you think gonna fall for that? But I do see, like, even with that comment that that young lady left under that video, it makes me think that that people don't have, some women are not having compassion for this man because it was what happened to him was done by a woman, his own wife. Maisha Commander said, hey, like, come on, y'all. Ain't no way, y'all. At the end of the day, you got to stand for something or fall for anything. I don't care what the sexual orientation is, okay? Either you stand for right or you stand for wrong. It ain't no waddling in the middle. Like, come on, y'all. We gotta at some point call a thing a thing. Like, stop. Just because it's a woman, we can't try to make her right. Because at the end of the day, you have daughters. Some people are pure heartless. Yes, they are, Brit. And that's the kind of energy that I was getting. That was something heartless to say. This man is unalived. And if you felt like, okay, I won't say his name because he's a male, you could have kept that opinion to yourself. Why go under a video that's, you know, that's saying justice for him and make a comment like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, again, not saying that you don't have a right to your opinion because everybody has a right to their own opinion and feel how they want to feel. But at the end of the day, lack of compassion for other people can create situations in your own life where you're going to need compassion. And you're going to want somebody to have compassion for you. Because let's just say this scenario. If there's a man and woman in the street, let's just say this woman is in the street and she's getting beat on by a man or something like this. And this same man would have been walking down the street and walked right past it. And let's just say, y'all know how people pull out their cameras. Miss 1981, I say to her, girl, bye, Felicia. Exactly, Dwayne. Okay, so if this man walked by her on the street while a man was putting his hands on her and he did nothing, and let's just say y'all know how people pull out their phones all over the world all the time. You can't do nothing in private no more because so many people on social media, they record everything. Oh, everybody would have been saying what? Oh, that man's so wrong. He walked past that and that man put his hands on that woman. Now, mind you, this is a total stranger to her. See, we require so much of men, but we don't want to give them anything. How can you require so much but want to give nothing? Somebody can actually say there's no compassion for this man because he's a male. Like that just sounds so sick. But if you walking in the street or you walking in in a dark avenue and one male do something to you, or anybody doing something to you and a male is around, you expect that male to protect you, whether you know them or don't know them. So either like make it make sense. Make it make sense. What part of you all are is making the world believe that men are hold no value anymore? You are not a queen. You know, kings and queens go hand in hand. And all of us came out of a nutsack, okay? That belonged to a king. You feel me? So just like without a woman, there's no baby. Without a man, there's no baby. So that life holds equal value. Like, come on. Like with it's just crazy. And this is why you think, you wonder why men walk around so much and so many of them commit so many horrible crimes. So many of them are so heartless when it comes to women. They don't care about, some of them are, just so sexist and all this and all that. And now it's kind of making me think that maybe I understand why a little bit. If this is how they're treated on a daily basis and how they're viewed to women, this is probably why a lot of them are going to other races, and also why they are devaluing the black woman. Why at one point the black woman to a black man used to reign supreme. But as the years go on, we see that that's changing. And I have no issue with, don't take my words out of context. I have no issue with interracial dating or nothing like that. My grandbabies are mixed, okay? I have 2 grandbabies that are mixed. And I love them, love them, love them. What I'm just saying is, because y'all know how y'all try to take people's words out of context and make it seem like somebody's saying something they ain't saying, okay? I can very clear say what I'm saying. But a lot of times, that just could be one of the reasons why the black man is now running to other races. It could be, and it could just really be just love. I don't know. I'm just saying, in my opinion. Y'all, come on now, interact. Let's talk about it, because I really think it need to be talked about. Because again, her making the comment just really been kind of grinding my gears. So I need somebody else's outlook and input on why do you think they are trying to lessen the value of the black man. Even women that has black sons, would you feel the same way about your own son? Do you feel like your son life doesn't matter? If God forbid this was your son in the situation, would you want people not to care about his life because he's a male? If this was your father, would you feel like people shouldn't care about his life or say his name because he's a male? Like, that kind of outlook is ridiculous. Hey, Miss Loving Me, Tracy Anderson. Like, that kind of outlook is ridiculous. Like, we should all stand with one another, just as powerful as black women are. Black men are powerful, even more powerful, as they should be. I think a lot of women just try to make men look bad. I think a lot of women are brokenhearted, Maisha. There you go. There go my opinion. I think a lot of black women are bitter, and not all of them. Let me retract. To you, Queen, and my family in the chat, my son's wife said, thank y'all for the prayers and love and support. I got her and my 3 grandbabies here with me tonight so she can get some rest. Amen. I'm so happy y'all all together. Tell her she's so welcome. Miss Love Me, Tracy Anderson said, hey, Brittany. And listen, as a black woman, listen to what I'm saying. Don't y'all try to take my words out of context. I said a lot of them, and this is, I ain't gonna even say just black women, I'm gonna say women in general. A lot of women that have been hurt by black men are still holding on to that hurt. That's what I think, Maisha. They're holding on to that hurt, and they're applying it to every black man that come in their presence. Stop trying to hold every black man accountable for the one that did you wrong. Every black man is not the same. Every man in general is not the same. But a lot of times we get hurt by a man, and now we start to see everybody through the same. She said, okay, that's true too. Yeah, I think that's what it is overall. I think it's just that we start seeing every man through the same lens. Once we get hurt, a lot of women become, instead of turning that pain into power, they become bitter. They become man haters. They become self-absorbed, self-consumed, and they just no longer value what is actually very valuable. See, you got to understand, sometimes you have to, when you go through life, you have to meet a lot of the wrong people before you meet the actual right person, the one that's just for you. Because, see, sometimes you're not even right within. So you got to meet all those Mr. Wrongs to actually build you up. So you can see your own indiscretions. So when the time comes when you meet your Mr. Right, that you are everything that he needs you to be. See, one thing that I do see about a lot of women, and my husband will hold me to this, and I always tell him, don't just sit around and hold your feelings aside. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. And if I'm willing to work on what you told me that I'm doing wrong or that you don't like about me, if I'm willing to work on that, then that means I still want it. If I'm not willing to work on that, you have all rights to make yourself happy. And that means divorcing me and going on with your life, and there won't be no hard feelings. Because, see, if you want something, both parties are going to fight for it, regardless of what. And see, sometimes you have to hold yourself accountable for people that you allow to stay in your life for way longer than they should. See, some of you all get digmatized. Excuse me. Excuse me. Did I say that? I'm so sorry, y'all. That came out. Jesus Christ. Child. Y'all, see, sometimes it be in my head and it come out my mouth. I be trying to keep it clean. But no, I'm for real. I'm for real. You know what I'm saying? And you know that aspect of life, I've just never been the one to understand how that could happen. But hey, some of you women really can do that. You know what I'm saying? They be blowing your back out and your mind. You know what I'm saying? When they be pulling that hand, choking that neck, all your senses be leaving. Then you get mad at somebody else because you done accepted all this crap for this man. You don't let him stay there when you already saw the signs and the red flags in the very beginning. You let him stay till he drained you completely dry. He said, yes, you went there, go again. Dwayne, you know what I'm saying? Till he completely drains you. But you hold yourself accountable, not at all. You're not accountable for anything that you've allowed to happen in your own life when you knew better. So you could have done better. But now you just rather keep pointing fingers at everybody else in your life that hurt you, instead of pointing the finger back at yourself and saying, I allowed it. I saw when this was happening and that was happening, and I could have stopped it right there, honey. But he was so good in bed, honey. He was blowing my back out, making my knees shake and quiver. But now that my bank account empty, my heart broken, and you know I done gave him all my best years, now I just want to be mad at every black man, every man that walks the earth, period. Ain't none of them worth for nothing. I'm just going to live the rest of my life salty, trying to break up any relationship I can break up, try to bring misery to anybody's life that's in a happy relationship, baby. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure everybody in the world feel exactly like me. A lot of us ignore the red flags. That's right, Queen. It's sad. So unfortunate to be raised to have that mindset. Queen, we know what you're saying. So if anyone tries to switch it around, God bless their simple ass heart. Exactly, Commander. Yeah, a lot of us do ignore red flags because a lot of times we start seeing them once you're already in love, Maisha. You know what I'm saying? Once you're already in love and blinded, then the red flags don't matter no more. And you know, a lot of people just want just a piece of man instead of having no man. But they don't understand the long-lasting effects that just having that piece of man can do to them. It create women like this that'll say that they'll never say a black man name justice for a black man because of what other black men has done to another black woman. Stories that we've seen of crimes against other black women. So now you hold every man in the world accountable for a crime committed by one black man per situation. No, you hold those black men that did those crimes to that woman, you hold them accountable. But that don't have a damn thing to do with my sons or my husband or my brothers or my cousins or the people that I love that are black men. So for you to say that that's how you feel about men that you will never say their name, heck yeah, I'm offended. That is people like you that even exist. But again, everybody has a right to their own opinion. But let me tell you something. My black kings all around me, every black king around me means something. Their life has value. No unjust that comes upon them will go unseen, untouched, or unhandled. Do you understand? My black kings got value. Every black king that I see that's around here, that walks around, every king, period, their life means something. Do you understand? Us as women, we can't be here alone. We need these men. Hey, Wanda, what is wrong with y'all? Just because you may not want a man laying up under you, don't mean that they don't have no value. That just mean, you put your coochie on pause. That's good. It's good to have abstinence because it helps you with your mind, and it clear your mind of that dick dizzy stuff that you be doing, giving that man all your money. You mad because you gave that man all your money. Paid all. Helped him get better, cleaned him up, and now he done went to the next woman. He used everything that you did to make him better and took it on to the next woman. He realized once you put him up in the world, he realized when he looked at you that you wasn't the woman that he wanted. So he moved on to the next woman. Now you mad at every man that walk around with balls swinging between their legs. But baby, honey, that was a you problem. That you invested your time, energy, and money into a man that wasn't even worth your time, that wasn't on your, that you already knew that wasn't on your time, wasn't the type of man that you needed. You tried to get the worst man and clean him up, honey, just hoping that nobody else wanted him. But a lot of women don't want a man until you got him. See, sometimes women going after your men is based solely off who you are. They don't want nothing to do with him until they see you with them. And see, they actually hold you to a certain standard. So they like, shoot, if she want him, it got to be something good. And then y'all come on the internet, y'all tell them how good your man's sex is, how your man do this, that, and the third for him. You can't keep nothing to yourself. Then when everybody be chasing them, you be mad at them instead of mad at him because he the one who made himself available. So you want to talk about the women forever, baby, honey. If he was yours, he would have never been available to the world. Understand that. In my two long-term relationships, I took the abuse until one day I be okay. Walked out okay. That's right, Dwayne. You got tired, as you should. Yes, my issue. We've all done it in our lifetime. We too busy trying to see the good in people, even when they treat you like trash. Excuses are made, and we devalue ourselves to make them look innocent. Amen. Yes, they do, Commander. You lie to your family. You cover up them black eyes. You wear them shades. Oh, you say you fail when you come around with them broke arms. You want to say you fail. Or when you're going out to pay, you putting out your credit card, keep lying and saying he paid last time. You require nothing of him. He could sit around all day long and play the game while you going out and work hard every day. You got to keep the kids. You got to do everything while he do nothing but lay pipe. He can't offer you nothing but pipe. But then you're mad at the whole world because of what you allowing yourself to go through. And actually want him to be yours. Then he do the same thing to you that he did to her, but you feel like you don't deserve it. But excuse me, the same way you get him is how you gonna lose him, and that's guaranteed. That's how karma work. That's what it is. So if you a side chick, what you want somebody permanently that you know belong to somebody else for anyway. I never understood that concept of things. What you want him for yours? What you want him for? I have been blessed. My husband, I got married at 17, still in love at 62. Amen, Miss Helen. You don't hear no stories like that, honey. You hear me? You got a love story, Miss Helen. We don't hear that no more. At 17? Oh, baby, you got to come on here and teach us one. Oh, you got to teach us something. You got to come on here and teach us something one day, Miss Helen. Yeah, we got to bring you on the panel, baby. You got to teach us about that longevity. Honey, because the longevity, I'm here to tell you right now, honey, longevity I used to hear about back in the days, honey, them women endured a whole lot just to say they had to keep a man because, see, he was the total financial provider. See, all she did was stay home and kept them kids, kept house, while he paid all the bills and laid pipe all over the world, but she still stayed because she knew if she left, she couldn't handle, she had no experience, no trades, she couldn't do nothing by herself. And so she sat there and she endured. And I think that's where that saying comes. My aunt used to always tell me, let a man run till he get tired. The hell, we both gonna be tired. You can go on with that. I ain't with that, auntie. She used to love to tell you gotta let a man run till he get tired. Where do y'all get that concept from? Why do y'all teach y'all daughters and nieces that let a man run till he get tired? Why do y'all put that venom in their head that that's what they're supposed to do? See, that's what create these women that sit back and endure way longer than they should. Because y'all done brought them up telling them let the man run till he get tired. Let the dog roam, he'll find his way home. Ain't that's what DMX say? See, y'all pump that junk up in y'all daughter's head and your granddaughter's head and your niece's head. And they sit there. Then you get mad when you see them sitting there way longer than they should, and doing all the abuse, everything else that come with it. She sit there, won't do nothing. She just want to sit there and wallow and be sad and keep thinking she ain't good enough. It's something she doing wrong. Cause you done told her to stay until he get tired of running. Just stay in and endure. Stay and endure. Miss Wanda Clayton say, I'm not that woman. Bye bye, baby. Amen, Miss Wanda Clayton. Darn straight, sorry. I mean, that's what they feed them. That's what they actually will feed and tell them that they supposed to. What y'all crazy as hell? Let me tell you something. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Go and find somebody else to play with. Love and respect goes both ways, baby. Love and respect goes both ways. Don't never think that you deserve any more from me than you giving to me. And that's period. Ain't no ins or outs about that. My aunt and uncle married when she was 13. He was 16. They passed last year, 4 months apart. They were married for 78 years. Ooh, glory. I can do bad all by myself, Miss Keena B. Say. Ooh, glory. That's a heck of a story. Oh, that's a heck of a story. They married when they was teenagers. See, that's the kind of wisdom that, that people lack these days. That kind of wisdom. How you stay married that long. And sometimes you stay married just because you're comfortable with the other person. You'll stay married knowing that y'all ain't happy worth a dime together. But just want to stay together because you don't know, you can't see your life with nobody else. He can't see his life with nobody else, but y'all ain't nothing to one another. You become roommates under your own roof. You know what I'm saying? But you're comfortable. You want to raise them children. You want them children to have a fit household. You want the children to be happy. Speak now. Come on, talk to him, Queen Dwayne. Didn't I tell you she needs to be a motivational speaker? Because she shoot it straight. No chaser. No chaser. That's why they fussing and cussing each other out. No respect for each other at all. Exactly. They tired of each other, Miss Wanda, but they too comfortable. They're really tired of each other for real, honey, but they too comfortable. They both scared to venture off into something new because they too selfish. They love each other selfishly. I told my daughter, if you have to start off taking care of a man, you will continue to take care of him. Exactly. Amen. Maisha said, right, Wanda. That part can be. Yeah, they too comfortable with each other and they love each other selfishly. They know they don't want to be with each other no more, but they don't want to see each other with nobody else. Don't love nobody like that. Okay? Because understand, sometimes the people that you think are for you really ain't for you. I don't want another relationship. I don't trust people anymore. Dwayne, let me explain something to you. You deserve happiness, wherever that will be. Don't let whatever you went through in the past stop you from having happiness for the rest of your life because you deserve that. You got to open up your heart and give people a chance, but expect people to do exactly what they do. That's what I always say. Expect people to be exactly who you expect them to be. If y'all get it, you get it. If it went over your head, baby, you better jump up and catch it. Expect people to be exactly who they are. Y'all ever heard that saying? Hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst. That's it. That's all. Be prepared for people to be exactly, because sometimes a lot of people they very good at being deceiving, honey. They'll put them good masks on, make you think they so loving and caring, they so perfect, they everything that you need them to be, and you stay. I done told y'all, my marriage ain't been perfect by a long shot, okay? We done been through hell. We've been together since we've been 13 and 16, on and off. Okay? And let me tell y'all something. It been some stories in there, baby. I'm 63, set in my ways. It's me time now. I know that's right, Dwayne. But you might want some company here and there now. Come on now. We ain't been perfect by a long shot, but what we did have to understand is this. Neither one of us had any examples around us of real, pure, loyal love. You understand? Neither one of us come from that. Neither one of us saw any successful marriages in our circle. We grew up together, but we have always lived with two rules. Even if you're upset at night, you still say, I love you. And before you do something, how would I feel if you done? That's what I always say. If you do it, don't expect nothing more out of me. That's okay, Dwayne. If you do it, why you expect something different from me? You get what you give with me. I'm here to tell you that. But like I said, me and him have been it has not been perfect at all, but we still here. We have been on and off. It's going to be my oldest, will be 28, so it'll be 29 years in August of this year. Me and him have been on and off, 13 and 16, y'all. So you can imagine, of course, it's been indiscretions in between along the way. I want to know the place you go to say my man got some good sex and they balance paid. LOL. Yeah, because we started off as children that didn't know nothing. We were forced into adulthood way before we was ready. We were both. We had children young, so of course there's been a lot of indiscretions, and nobody really around us to guide us or mentor our relationship. But we still here. Like I said, we've had breaks in between. We needed that. We needed to try to learn ourselves. We was babies raising babies. There was no space for us to really know what we was doing. We was learning as we go. Nobody taught us about credit. Nobody taught us about the importance of valuing ourselves. Nobody taught us about anything. That's why we always tell our children too. If we're doing something wrong, tell us. We don't know. We learn as we go. We learn your personalities as we've been raising y'all. We understand what each child need, the amount of love, which we love them all tremendously. I mean the extra ones. You know those ones that need the daily hugs, the ones you need to hold a little tighter, the ones that's going to be more dependent, the ones that's more independent. We had to learn that as raising them. We had rough times, even lost. Hold on, what she said. Hold on. We had rough times, even lost their daughter, but we stuck it out. Seemed like at first I put him on a pedestal. Now he puts me on one. Amen, Miss Helen. You stayed down. You stayed down, and I'm happy for you. But baby, even the people in a lot of people in our city be like, I don't know how them two still together. Mind your business. Worry about yourself. Don't worry about us. We do what make us happy. But understand that's why we can stand here in front of you right now and tell you that marriage ain't easy. Ain't nothing perfect about it. That for better or worse is in those vows for a reason, baby. Okay? Because the worst is sure to come. Okay? And that's what I tell everybody. Ain't no marriage perfect. I don't care if somebody put on to you like their marriage is perfect. You looking at a facade. They telling you a bold faced lie. If they telling you it's perfect, it must be in the beginning, baby. Because the worst for sure will come. It's about how you withstand the worst. And if you still stand after the worst is blown over. That's what it's about. Because that worst coming, baby. Trust and believe. And a lot of people are ashamed to say that it's happened, but it don't make it. I mean, it happened. So what? You learn from it, you grow from it. That's like anything that you go through in your life. Things are going to happen. Your indiscretions are what makes you. That's like anything in the world that you put your hands into. You're going to make mistakes until you actually learn how to do it the right way. Marriage is no different. But you always just have to realize if it's worth fighting for, because some things just ain't worth fighting for, married or not. That's why a lot of people get the marriages a no within that first year, baby. They see the heat coming. They're like, oh, no, baby, I already see where this going. I ain't the one of the two. I'm not going to sit here and deal with this. No, no, no. This over with. But then there's a lot of people that stay down. It's just about how it ends up. But again, whatever you go through with one man should not dictate the way you're going to feel about every man in the freaking world. Just like what you go through with one woman shouldn't dictate how you feel about every woman in the freaking world. That's ridiculous. My parents were together for 53 years when they passed, but I never knew if they were happy with each other. They fought all the time, or not. They fought with each other but it worked for them. That's how it be. It be sometimes the most imperfect things that you see, they actually be happy because they be so used to each other. They so used to each one another's character, but from people on the outside looking in, you can be like, man, them two look miserable together, but they actually may be very happy together because they already know each other, so they already expecting what you seeing as something new. They already used to it. Sometimes they cuss each other out the worst, but love each other the most. You remember it was a couple on Martin. What was that name, y'all? The thick lady and the man. Y'all remember that name on Martin? When they used to be cussing each other out so bad, so bad, then they just love each other so much. That is some people real life marriage. They love each other more than they can't stand each other, but they really can't stand each other. I like you, but I don't, I love you, but I can't stand you. One of them type of things. But they know when they think about, I always say this, if this is the person that when you get older, this has always been my envision. If this is the person that when you get older and life is slowed down, is this the person that you would want to see that moment? That moment. Is this the person that you would want sitting beside you? That's what I had to ask myself. And I realized I wouldn't want anybody standing sitting beside me but the one that I got. Our discretions and everything. I wouldn't want anybody with me in my old years but him. If I, God forbid, fell sick today, I know my husband would be there. Even with all the imperfect stuff that I've done and he's done. He would not lead me astray. He would not let nobody mistreat me. He would take care of his wife, and he know I would do the same for him. But the journey has been rough, hard, okay? Hard. But we both had to understand that it was coming from a place of two children. Yes, Dwayne, bro, I told you that you're an amazing person with an amazing heart, and sometimes God will put blessings on hold until he deems someone fit for you, King. Amen. Tell him again. Say that louder, Commander. See, Miss Helen, you have a lot of great love around you. See, a lot of us didn't have that. Hey, Legend. I saw you, Legend of the Eyes, but you done went some way. I don't know if you took your comment back, but I saw you. How you doing? Nina, thanks. I love you too, my sister queen. Oh, there you go. Hello, becoming woman, Mars and check. Hey, Legend. God bless you, Miss Helen. I'm so sorry for the loss of your daughter. Yes, we are so sorry about that, Miss Helen. That's definitely. I'm so sorry that I didn't say that. I do apologize. It's definitely our condolences for the loss of your baby. And I thank God that you were able to endure, that you are still moving on, and knowing that she is your angel. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of women that are just devaluing men is just because they're broken. They're broken. They've allowed one man to break them, so now they want every man in the world to be responsible for the hurt of one man. That got to be a miserable life, honey. That gotta be a miserable life, honey. They gotta stop getting dick dizzy. Stop being dick dizzy, okay? Stop being Dora the Explorer when it comes to some Dino. Stop. Learn how to, sometimes when you know it ain't right, get that thing and move on, baby. Stop letting it get into your head. Cause like I said, that's not something that I never knew nothing about, baby. Cause dick dizzy just ain't, please, child bye. But some of these women, they be caught up in that Dino, honey. That Dino have them doing all kind of stuff. Girl, bye. Ain't no way. I don't know where that come from. Yeah, they be dick dizzy. I'm telling you, Legend, they do. They be dick dizzy. Then they want to be mad at every man because one man does, got them and pumped them up with that Dino and the left. You know what I'm saying? Now you mad at every black man in the whole species. Like, woman, please. Or every man in general, girl, bye. Blame yourself for getting that connected, honey. All these millions out there, you let one get that dick dizzy, girl, bye. That's the problem. The issue, that's a you problem. See, stop trying to blame every man, baby. You got to stop. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and just ask yourself, baby, what positions it was that got you crazy, right? Think about the position that he put you in, baby, when he blew that back out and your brain started moving a little bit. That made you say, I love him, and if I can't have him, nobody can. It made you kind of psycho. That position stayed. Y'all hear me? I don't know why my service acting up. It never does this. Y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all hear me. All right, you lost me, Dwayne. Can you hear me now? Legend say, hey, Commander. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. Yeah, y'all got to stay out of them dick dizzy positions. Y'all know. Y'all know them positions. And keep the man hands from around y'all neck. Y'all be telling to pull my hair, choke me. Then you're mad because, let him pull your hair. And you just got it done. You let him choke you to a dangerous level. And now he went on and took the moves to somebody else. Stop letting these men make y'all dick dizzy and bitter. Cause now he done gone on, baby. He on somebody else, baby. Now you mad at the whole male species, baby, honey. That's the you problem. Blame yourself, sweetheart. Blame yourself. Should have got you a little get back before you let him go, honey. You should have made both. You should have made, both y'all should have been crying in the car right before he left. You know what I'm saying? Then you wouldn't be so bitter. Sometimes that tick for tat is necessary. I'm just trying to say, because y'all be, if it make you this angry, girl, get your get back, honey. Before you let him go, get your get back, baby. If you got to live the rest of your life mad at the whole world, baby, get your get back first, honey. Both of y'all crying the beard. Big Shirley and Cole Brown. Yep, that's who it was. 1980. Stop, I can't laugh at them. I'm just saying, both of them go ahead and cry in the Buick, baby. Don't walk around here trying to be miserable like that, baby, because they be too miserable. Then they want to just go around and make everybody else in the world miserable with them. Baby, we going to love our kings, okay? So, baby, I'm sorry. And if one of them are done wrong, we're going to forever scream to the top of our lungs and do what we can. When we say justice for them, we mean it. Justice for them. They deserve justice. Their life holds as much value as ours do. Because understand, you may be mad now at the whole species, but at some point, he had you bunked over now. It was one of them kings that was bunking you over, blowing your back out. So now just because you don't want it no more, don't blame the rest of us. We still love our kings. We don't want to feel how you feel, baby. You on your own with that one. Shoot. Don't try to rub that venom off on us. Crazy. I'm going to always want my kings line up in front of me, baby. If I need to be secure or safe, my kings line up in front of me. Because understand, that's what they'll do, baby. You going to have to go through all them to get to me. And you think, God forbid, if an unjust act happened to them, I wouldn't care? You crazy. Yep, becoming a woman, you always kept it real. That's right, legend. Like, they be too big. One of my daughters seemed to pick a man really down. She picks them up. She's done. She's done. I'm so proud. Finally, she has been single for 2 years and finding herself. Miss Helen, that's what I was just saying earlier in their life. Sometimes they get, they've been got the fine ones that they chasing for the money and all that. So then they understand that ain't the way to go, right? So then they go get the broke down ones that ain't got nothing. They clean them up, but what now? This is what they don't know. Oh, I don't know if she passed away young, Dwayne. This is what they don't know now. Even though no other woman wanted that dirty dude before she wanted him, now she has these women that envy her, right? Check this, y'all. She had these women that don't like her, been watching her, feeling like she thinks she all that, or feeling like she pretty, but they'll never tell her she pretty because they haters. She's elevating their life. Now, they ain't seen her go pick up this dirty dude and cleaned him up, turned his life around. Now, even while he's still dirty, once she done posted the picture, now he's now interested. Now she's opened up a tunnel for him because now everybody want to feel like, why she like him? Maybe it is something that's under them dirty clothes. You understand? Then they go chasing after him. See, now she done added some value to who he is, even though his pocket's empty. So now, he a hot topic. He's a hot pick. So now, when she done cleaned him up, now everybody else want him all of a sudden. Now, when he was dirty, ain't nobody else want him. But just because she want him, now everybody else want him. Girl, you ain't see him when he had $1 standing in front of the doggone, the CK Mart, and look, asking everybody else for $1. You ain't want him then. But now that I just saw something else in him, and I knew that he had something in that mind, and that maybe just something in his life had gone wrong that made him go down the wrong street at some point, but there was still something in him. Exactly. Her supposed to be best friend. See what I just told y'all? Look at that. Her supposed to be best friend is now dating her last man. What I just told you. See, she added value to him. Now she made him hot on the mark. See, this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. She added some value to him. Now everybody want to know why she was interested. Now here they go, bringing they old hot tamale twats over to her. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to spin around on his face. You see what I'm saying? That is what they do. They don't want him till you want him. But you just know, tell your daughter, don't worry about it, because ain't nothing successful going to come out of there. Because the same way you get them is the same way you're going to lose them. So I hope she getting ready. Because that karma, baby, when that karma hit, it's going to hit different. It's going to hit different, baby. Because, I can't stand girls like that. I don't want nothing after a friend of mine. What I want that my friend done had. Queen, what I respect and love about you is your ability to be accountable for your mistakes as well as your husband. I can't stand when people stay pointing the finger but not accepting their roles. Oh, no, honey. We both done did each other. Child, baby. We going to come here one day and start telling y'all our stories, baby. We can tell a whole book. Y'all going to be like, ain't no way. Hempfield was Big Shirley's last name. Okay, it's Hempfield. She died young. Was she really ever that big? Because we ain't never really get to see her for real. We always just saw a big old body. Now, ain't no way that was a real woman now. Was that, you trying to tell me Big Shirley was a real woman? Oh, no, I did see her one time. But that wasn't the same Big Shirley. Y'all remember when they had her in the police uniform? And he was calling her Shirley, but that ain't the same Shirley they used to be showing. I never knew who Big Shirley was, Dwayne, bro. For real, on Martin. He talking about Martin. You remember when they showed her one time in the police uniform? But every other time, it was supposed to be this real big old tall woman. We would only see like an image of her. Remember he was sitting at the bar and stuff? But yeah, y'all gotta stop. Stop devaluing these black men. Y'all stop that. We need them. Understand, you may not need them to support your household. You may not need them for whatever you think you don't need them for. But understand, their life is just as valuable as yours, and we need them. Okay? We need them. They complete this circle. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that you got to be in a relationship with a black man, but still value one. If you see one on the street, you value him as such. Like, come on, we need them. Like, y'all got to stop, baby. And if another man done hurt you, baby, just go act like you. Let me tell you, let me give you a tip right now. If a man done hurt you, right, and you just feel like it done made you this bitter that you hate the whole male species, right, go find him, right? Listen, now, don't be no stalker. This ain't what I'm saying. Listen to me closely. Go find him, act like you want him back, right? You know, watch you some videos or something before, right? Put your best game on. You know, give him everything that you never gave him before, you know, and then don't call him no more. Let him go ahead. Go ahead and make yourself feel better so you can come back over here with us. So you can come on down off that crazy wheel that you on. You can come on back down here and see the world clear. Go ahead and get back. Get him back, boo. Because healing must ain't working. Go ahead and get him back, baby. Go on and get him back. A woman has to respect for herself before they can have an honest relationship. That's true, Miss Helen. But sometimes, you know, she absolutely does, legend. And some can't handle her realness. That's how you separate the real from the fake. Amen, Commander. Because I told y'all before, I done did. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm going to stand in my mess. I told y'all before, I am who I am. You know, everything about life I learned. Nobody taught me nothing. Everything I learned and still learning. Shirley Henfield passed in 1999 at the age of 52 from kidney failure. Lord Jesus, God rest her soul. Rest in heaven, Big Shirley. You know, that's why I told you I'm perfectly imperfect. I'm still learning. Oh, I think that I'm gonna have to look. Kiki won't let me hold the tablet, y'all, so I can look, child, to see if that was the lady on That's My Mama. Because when you think about it, the lady in the police uniform did kind of look like she probably was that lady off That's My Mama. Can I see the iPad? You got it over there. Can I hold it? Look up something real quick. No. Child, she done came back around here, child. We was having a good conversation. We can't even have that conversation no more. Move on to something else, child. Because here she goes sliding back around her. Go back around there with your dad. Go ahead. What's that? Go on ahead back around there with your daddy. Y'all, she ain't going back, y'all. We're going to have that conversation another night, honey. Go back around there with your daddy, boo. No. Daddy got candy? Candy? Yeah, he got candy. Dang it, she didn't take the iPad, y'all, so she gonna come right back. So let me just tell y'all something real quick before she come back, baby. Yeah, she is the boss lady. Don't get dick dizzy, okay? No matter how much you pull your hair, no matter how much you put the hands around your throat, no matter how much you say, baby, this better be nobody but mine, baby, I love you. Don't fall for it, sister. Do not get dick dizzy, because see, you're going to end up bitter and mad at the whole human race when you find out that he pulling somebody else's hair. So just don't, okay? And those positions that make you feel too good, get up out of them quick, baby. Don't stay in them. Don't stay in them, baby, because don't let them do it to you. Mama, okay, Kiki back. I can't say nothing else. I can't say nothing else, y'all. Okay, amen, Miss Taylor. I don't ever understand why all women think they have to be to receive love. You're right. Hey, Commander, I have to go, but as always, thank you for your honesty and real conversation. I enjoyed it as always. Oh, Miss Helen, good. Have a great night, and you're so welcome. But yeah, y'all, we just have to understand that because one person hurt you, don't make that turn you completely off to love, okay? It is real love out here. Sometimes the people that you think are for you are your soulmate, regardless of how many kids you got, regardless of how many years you got. Sometimes they just not. See, sometimes you make your own decisions. God give us free will. You chose the wrong one. So you had to go through, God had to let you go through whatever you had to go through so he can break your heart, so he can break that connection. But again, it's never to hurt you. It's to help you. And sometimes you have to go through the worst breakups in the world. You feel like, why I had to go through that? I was a good woman, baby. You was a good woman for the wrong man. Or you was a good man for the wrong woman. Honey, it happens, baby. Just get over it. Y'all be dwelling too much, baby. Y'all be holding on and dwelling and just missing out on imperative time in your life where you could be finding Mr. Right and Mrs. Right. You two just too busy dwelling. Baby, let it go. No matter how much you dwell and sit there and be sad and just be crying, baby, it's not going to change the fact that she are gone, baby. Stop being mad at the whole world. Move on. Maisha said, right, move on, baby, and don't try to make everybody else miserable with you because you miserable, baby. Some people really in love, honey. Stop making it seem like because your man hurt you, her man gonna hurt her, but he ain't hurting her right now, okay? He ain't hurting her right now, so she don't need your negative energy around her, trying to make her think her marriage or her relationship or her situationship ain't gonna work, honey. Sometimes women just want to have fun too. Sometimes women ain't there for a permanent position, okay? Sometimes they just want to spin around on the Dino, jump up and move on. It's okay. Do whatever it is that you want to do that's gonna make your heart feel fulfilled. Stop worrying about what people in the world tell you supposed to do with your kunai. Stop worrying about other people kunai and wee wees. Worry about your own. Cool knots take a lot of maintenance, baby. There ain't enough time in the day for you to be worrying about what another woman doing with her cool knot. It's hers. If she want to sling it north, south, east, or west, it's hers to sling. You came back again. Go. Let me call it. You know what I'm saying? Let them slang it, baby. It don't add no dots on your my chart. You understand? Yes, misery loves company. It don't add no dots to your my chart. With somebody else doing what they coochie. Or with they Dino. Let me tell you something. It don't got nothing to do with you. But you sit back and want to talk all day about how another woman slanging hers. It's hers to slang. That's between her and God, baby. Because a lot of us are here on grace, baby. See, a lot of y'all sling that thing on the slide. On the slide. You be backdooring your friends and backdooring your cousins and your family members. So you sit around and point fingers at everybody else like you ain't slinging that thing, but you is slinging that thing. That thing do more slinging than slinging can do slinging in the slang fest. Okay? That thing slanging, wanging, wanging. But you just ain't got caught. You pretty good at keeping your business to yourself while you in everybody else on. Y'all know how that go. Y'all know them people. Y'all know them people. Come on now. We all know them people. We all know the ones that is everybody else's business but their own. Y'all know how that go. Trying to clock what another woman's supposed to do. What they could not. Let me tell you something. It's all a sin. If you ain't married to him, you wasn't supposed to be spitting on that face. So let me tell you something. Outside of that part, nothing else matters. If you done already did that, you done had what you had before marriage. So you can't say nothing about nobody else because in the Bible, it don't tell you how many you're supposed to have. Not promoting no. Let me tell you something. Don't take me out of context. Not promoting, not telling you to give your body to everybody and all this. What I'm telling you is if you done did it, you done did it. Stop worrying about what people got to say about it. Dinos are overrated. Okay, they hurt. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones, them rabbits, man, get your ass. Oh, Lord, Kiki came back, y'all. We don't have to laugh about that another night. We can't do that. But yes, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Struggle with the motion. They need to listen to some love songs. See, the problem is with these days, they don't got them love songs that we had back in the 90s, baby. They need them love songs. Because, see, them love songs used to put you on the right beat and the right mode, baby. These ones these days, be having them to spin you and telling them to choke you and, just do all kind of stuff. No! Put your hands around my neck. I got asthma. What's wrong with you? Trying to kill me? No, I don't want that. I'm going to teach a man how to treat me. You hear me? Okay, Commander. I'll definitely treat him as a king as long as he reciprocates the same love and respect I give them. Amen. That's right. And that's a lot of things that a lot of women could do that they choose not to, and vice versa. Teach somebody how to love you. Teach somebody what you want. Sometimes people don't require the same things. So sometimes people don't come in a situation knowing exactly. She back again. Take her in the room with you. So I can, some people don't know exactly what you want because some people require more. Some people require less. Like Nina said, show them what you want. Show them what you expect and don't take nothing less. Now, if you done sat there and played around with him in the beginning and let him devalue you and give you less and he think the rest of the whole relationship he can only give you bare minimum, who can you really be mad at? See, this is when you hold yourself accountable. No, I was saying, no, Nina, I was saying that I agree with what you said. You know what I'm saying? So now who can you be mad at because he treats you exactly how you let him treat you in the beginning? In the beginning, you didn't put your foot down. You didn't add no value to yourself. You was a yes, ma'am, yes, sir. You was doing whatever to make them happy because you wanted to get in. Now you're in there, and now you see that they just don't want to do nothing. They want to continue to be the same person you is, especially when y'all start off young. See, what I realized about when you start off a relationship young, this is why we all should really wait till we are adults to get into relationships when you really found yourself first. This is what I said I wish somebody would have taught me. Stay out of relationships. Keep your doggone legs closed until you're mentally capable of dealing with what comes with sex and what comes with relationships. Until you can be solely a person that can compromise, and until you are in basically in sync with yourself, you don't need nobody else in your space. Because you know what? When you start off young and you grow up, the things that you require change. Have any of you all noticed that? The things that you accepted even 2 years ago may not be what you accept today. Like, we really grow and change. And what we require from people changes. What makes us happy sometimes changes. See, that's the thing about life that nobody just thought that they should tell us through the door. That as you grow, your desires will change. Your outlook on life will change. You know, what you actually see as your, you know, your everlasting, it will change as your brain grows. As you go through different life experiences, what you want will change. I don't care how much you love the person that you started off with young, it will change. And sometimes they change into that person that you want, and sometimes they just don't. And at that time, when you realize they're not growing, when you're growing, they're not becoming what you need, that is the time to be honest with them and just say, this ain't working. You ain't did nothing wrong. It's not you. It's me. You no longer what I want. And that's okay. Stop thinking you got to stay with people just to keep them happy because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Now you walking around miserable, mad at the whole world, sucking your teeth, envying everybody else's relationship because they seem happy. You know what I'm saying? When you could have just cut it off because you deserve happiness regardless of who it makes sad. Because the best thing you can do for somebody that you love is be completely honest with them. And if they love you too, they'll love you enough to let you go. They'll love you enough they'll love you enough to want whatever it is that you want for you, even if it's not them. You understand? They'll love you unselfishly. I want unselfish love. Don't love me selfishly. And I love unselfishly. That's why even to this day, I would tell my husband, if I'm no longer what you want, just tell me. Don't go out here and do no stuff or try to be sneaky. Tell me. That they get paid to mind your business, commander. I'm trying to tell you. Don't even have a my chart to the name. Half of them don't know what a my chart is, but trying to keep maintenance on somebody else, coot knot or Dino. Where about? You need to, sit down somewhere. When the last time? Let me see the last appointment you had on that my chart while you worrying about somebody else's business. Where you going? Huh? Where you going at? I ain't seen a doctor since you came out your mama coot knot. The last doctor was the doctor who smacked you on the booty. And you worrying about how somebody else carrying they coot knot. Girl, please, coot knots, like I said, require too much maintenance for you to have time in the day to worry about what somebody else doing with theirs. Okay? Your coot knot needs your full attention. I stayed for a good backside. You can say, we're going to have to find a word for that, Dwayne. We're going to have to find a word for that. See, you was dick dizzy. It's still the same thing, Dwayne. See? You can't get like that. I didn't tell y'all. Stay away from that. I didn't tell y'all now. It's still the same thing. I done told y'all to stay here, baby.
What's up?
That's who he came outside to see y'all?
Nah, I think he waiting on DoorDash.
Oh. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, it's the same thing, Dwayne. You got the same name. You was Dick Dizzy. It ain't no different name for you. It ain't no different name for you. It's still the same name. Oh, you ordered DoorDash again.
Hey, listen.
I know, ain't listen. I just told you earlier. Oh, here she come again, y'all. I just told you earlier. Yeah, hey, go in there and get you some. Go right in his room with him. Go ahead, baby Sal. Go ahead, boo. Go get you some of that milkshake. He got a milkshake, dude. Ice cream. Yes, it is. I seen it. Yeah, Dwayne. It's the same thing for him, Kingdom. It's the same thing for him, Commander. He got the same name. He trying to act like it's gonna change for him. Nope. You one of the girls. You one of us. It's the same thing. Dick Dizzy. The DD. Know how it is. DDD. Dwayne Dick Dizzy. We're gonna DDD. Let us find out. Let us find out. But no, y'all, for real. Like, we're going to continue to value our kings, all of them, every last one of them, every last male, and every last male should feel the same about every last woman, despite what they do. Exactly, that's right. Despite what they do with their personal life, that has nothing to do with you, because it's either we stand together, understand, we are more stronger together. We're more stronger as one. Regardless of what society may tell you, the time is near. For we're gonna have to all stand together. So you either, if you know, you know. You understand? Get that bitterness out your heart. Whoever to hurt y'all allowed them to hurt y'all, get over it. Hold your responsibility for your choice in the situation or whatever position you play, even if it was you saw all the red flags, you allowed this man to stay in your life longer than you should have, and you knew he wasn't no good, or this woman and you knew they wasn't no good, where you take responsibility for what you allowed in your own life, because at the end of the day, you were in total control of your life the whole time. Now he ain't bark at you going in. You came out.
Oh no. All right.
He ain't bark at him going in. He barked at him coming out.
I'm about to leave.
You about to go? All right, baby. Be safe.
All right.
Love you. That's a legend. Yeah, he don't play. He don't play. He don't like nobody get close to me. He be acting a fool. But yeah, come on now. Come on now, y'all. Get over there. It is. It is. His name Legend. He 2 years old. And he don't like nobody to come nowhere near. He is spoiled. And his king doing that. He in that cage. Can't get out and do nothing. Sit down somewhere. I'ma show him. I'ma show y'all him. I'ma show y'all him one day. Matter of fact, we're gonna go live. I might show him y'all tomorrow when he get out in that yard and run. He is not a standard. He's not a micro. He's a between a micro and a standard bully. What is the in between? He sit low to the ground, but he big. But he sit low to the ground. And y'all, the funny thing about it, if he get out that thing, I'm going to run up this chair. And I done had him for 2 years, but let me tell you something. If he get out that cage, I'll be running in my own house. I'll be running in my own house. I don't know why his mouth just so big. I don't know why, but he won't hurt me. He don't let nobody get close to me, y'all. Love me to death, and I love him to death. But, honey, we can't get too close to each other, not by surprise. You got to ease him up on me. If he come running to me too fast, y'all be running like I don't even know him. Running like it's a stray dog. And everybody in my house be laughing so bad. If you can't treat me the way you did when you met me, please do not pass go nor collect $200. The F. But see, sometimes your desire is going to change, though. You know what I'm saying? Your desire is going to change sometimes, and, different from when they first met you. Because sometimes when you start seeing a person for what they are capable of, you start requiring more. Unconsciously. You start requiring more of them. You know what I'm saying? You'll start requiring more of that person. I will, Dwayne. I'm trying to tell you. If he sneak up on me and get out that thing, I'm going to run like I never met him. Like he ain't even mine. Like I ain't had him for 2 years. Y'all be like, nah, ain't no way that's that girl. I'm telling you. I'll be long gone. Ain't it, Cecile? Y'all let Legend out that thing, don't I go running? Jumping up. I'm telling you, I'm running. I'm here to tell you right now. You'll never know your mind. I don't know, his mouth just so big. And I can't constantly wrap my head around it. I just don't know why. But he wouldn't hurt me. But I don't know. It's just something about that mouth. I can't get. He got a big wide mouth that I just can't. Mm-mm. I don't know that I just can't get with. But child, that's my baby. Love him, love him. Hear me? Nobody better not do nothing to him, honey. I be around here having a fit. Well, y'all, we gonna pick up on this conversation tomorrow when Kiki ain't around, cause she back. Cause I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna show my face, honey, cause we gonna talk about this now, cause yeah, but we can't talk no more, cause Kiki, she ain't leaving this time, honey. She went in the room, got them fries, and she right back. Mom. What, baby? Okay, 2 kids. Okay. So we can't have the conversation, honey, that we need to have, honey, the good one. But y'all get the gist of what I'm saying, okay? Legend is legendary. Oh, yeah. That's his name. He's my sweetie pie. Mace, you laughing at me? I'm serious. That mouth big. Watch, I'm going to show y'all a picture of him. Y'all going to be like, what the? I'm just like, he can eat my whole head. I ain't know. I don't know why. I just ain't doing it. Everybody be like, ain't no way you be running from your own. Listen, no. Find out somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. But now we got us something to talk about tomorrow, okay? Y'all know that Dee. I can't even say it. That Dee. You know, them Dee females. You know, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. But we can't talk about it now because Kiki. So we gotta end it. But the gist of everything that I was saying to wrap this whole live up. Stop playing with our kings, okay? Their life is as valuable as all of the queens, okay? We are all one. We are all equal as such, okay? Stop. Whoever done hurt you, baby, I just told you what to do. If you ain't here, catch the replay, and I told you what to do. Call him up. She was a friend of mine. You know, this is Mr. Big. How you doing, Mr. Big? What the hell is going on? What you mean, what's going on? Kelly's telling me that you're sleeping with another woman. Just because she sees me with her doesn't mean I'm sleeping with her. Call your uncle. Call Mr. B. Well, if you're not sleeping with her, what the hell you doing with her? Yeah, Dwayne know we love us some him. So good night, y'all. Y'all know how we ended. May your today be better than yesterday. May your tomorrow be better than today. Know that every day God blows that breath in your body. You're one step closer to your season. Don't fumble yourself worrying about the world, baby. And don't worry about that man or woman that hurt you, baby. It's okay. It's okay. What your thing is, Dwayne? What you want me to request? But y'all, you know, we out of here. I love you all, but God loves you best. And I'm out. Okay.